Well, good for him.
Hey, you see Parky's gone now?
Yes.
All
Really?
celebrated that day.
What? I thought they weren't going to release
gone.
him.
The kicker, the double doink.
Oh, I have no. Oh,
I
that
felt
was
one-
so bad for him.
Oh, he's gone now?
Laces
They
out.
released them.
Laces
I
out.
was saying that
Yeah.
the whole time. It's like, oh my god, Ace Ventura the whole time.
Oh my God, he ruined us from moving on.
Unfortunately, and you can tell it in his face as well. But like, I felt so bad. But then the pet Ace Ventura just kept playing. It's like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my god, you're going to see him in a mental institution.
Is that a gun in your pocket?
Oh, it's
Ventura. Yes, Satan. That's a good one. Well, let's dive into the Men in Black here. The mysterious MIB.
That'd be me.
Do they really exist?
I think so.
I think so too.
So do I.
Yeah,
Well, we'll never know because they scramble our brains if we ever find them. So.
Yeah, right.
we should start wearing aluminum hats. You know,
That thing's going to
It's
give
Made
a
out of tinfoil.
conspiracy.
foils
it's gonna give her cancer one of these days, man.
Yeah,
too.
it's just a conspiracy.
All right. It's possible that the story of the Men in Black, the mysterious figures that would become the subject of fascination in UFO conspiracy circles and eventually break into mainstream pop culture, can be traced back to one day, June 27th, 1947. It's quite possible that it all started with a man, a boy, and a dog on a boat. What they
A man, a boy, and a dog walks into a bar.
That's the first thing I thought of. What they had seen was six disc-shaped objects above them, which one of them came almost on top of them. This object started to dump some type of metallic waste, which part of the debris hit his son's arm and chest, and also some hit the dog, killing it instantly. Oh,
Kind of reminds me of the Dave Matthews Band bus over Chicago River.
Yeah, dumping its dump on people.
Yep.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
It was, what, like 5-10 years ago?
Yeah.
Their
I don't
bus
even
was
remember
on
that.
was on the bridge over the Chicago River, and they emptied their waste into the river.
People got covered in shit.
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
Unless you were a
they got a
fan, you're
big
like,
fine
I
for
got
it."
D&B.
That's a shitty situation.
Yeah.
Literally.
Dahl, the father, was able to take pictures of the disc-shaped
Doll?
Dahl, D-A-H-L.
Oh, okay. It's like,
Doll.
hey, doll.
He was able to take pictures of the disc-shaped objects and was able to get the film developed showing exactly what they had seen. The following morning, Dahl was visited by a man in a black suit. They ended up at a local diner where the man was able to recount in extraordinary detail what Dahl had just experienced. What I have said is proof to you that I know a great deal more about this experience of yours than you will want to believe. Dahl was told not to speak of the incident, and if he did, bad things would happen. The supposed events of Maury Island have continued to fuel conspiracy theories to this day, even though a U.S. government investigation deemed it a hoax. In all of their incarnations, the Men in Black usually have one main purpose: to muzzle the witnesses of strange paranormal phenomena. They almost always wear black suits and hats with dark sunglasses, drive black cars, and arrive in groups of 2 or 3.
Sounds like the Blues Brothers.
Right?
Yes.
Orange Whip.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a half tank of gas, pack of smokes. What's the rest of it? Remember that?
Been forever.
It's like when they're going to Chicago and they're like, got a half tank of gas, got a pack of smokes, and we're wearing sunglasses at night or something like
Pack
that.
of cigarettes.
Yeah.
We're wearing sunglasses and it's night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's too old for you, Danny. You're like what?
Dude, I'm, 14 days younger than you?
So it's too old for you then.
Any movie circa 1999 or
Oh.
before, you're like, oh.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I remember the Blues Brothers, but I don't, memorize.
John Belushi.
Right?
You know.
Aykroyd.
I
Yep.
didn't watch it.
It's because Alia's brain absorbs other useful information that she learns in school, while our brains just absorb all this useless information. That's why she's
like
the
a
smart
male
one.
thing.
Beer
That's why I keep
drinking
you guys
and
around.
pizza,
That's why I keep you guys around.
boobs.
Boobs. Some describe them as one would an FBI agent, while others recall the men in black as having strange appearances, sometimes with supernatural features like glowing eyes and strange complexions. Numerous reports through the last 72 years have all been very close in describing what they look like, from being bald to no facial hair, some having what appears to be a red type of lipstick to make them resemble what a normal person with lips would look like.
You got a pretty mouth.
Some have strange facial features, where others are plain with no emotion in their voice.
What, this is the Men in Black?
Yes.
So kind of like
Haven't you
Tommy
been
Lee
listening this
Jones.
whole time?
Yeah. What?
Haven't you been listening this whole time?
I just look at Danny and I get mesmerized. I don't know.
Oh,
She was trying to remember if her tech tool in the drawer was still on or not.
She was making sure it was off in her bag.
Yeah.
That was an interesting noise there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, Danny, going right ahead.
Some have strange facial features, where others are plain with no emotion in their voice, which some described as robotic-like. These cases through the years have people still scratching their head trying to figure out who or what these people are, far from the Hollywood version of the 4-movie series of Men in Black. But the idea and appearance for those movies do pay homage to who these individuals are and how they acted and dressed. No one really knows who they are and are still a mystery all these years later. All that we do know is that they are the Men in Black.
Oh. Go Tanya. Go Tanya. Go Tanya. Go Tanya. Remember when the song came out?
Oh my God, I was obsessed.
I love Will Smith.
Wasn't this on the album like Big Willie Style or whatever it was?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then it's like getting jiggy with it was one
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
other songs.
Na, na, na,
I know
na,
that
na,
word
na.
for word.
Oh,
In Miami.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Welcome to Miami.
And now,
Miami.
and now he's back with Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
I'm super
Yes,
excited for this Bad Boys 3.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I cannot wait for that.
Bad boy for life.
Martin
comes out
Lawrence
this
is
year, doesn't
hilarious.
it?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah, I think
2019.
it's summer, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're gonna be there.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts on Will Smith as the genie, though? I find it off-putting.
It's
I heard
weird.
A lot of people
Cool,
not
though.
like it.
It's creeping a bit.
Why?
Genie of what?
Just like his
Being-
face.
Yeah.
Oh, being
It's-
Genie
it's like-
and
Pose in
Aladdin.
that body. It's, just
It's
a
like
little
digital kind of. It
Yeah.
looks digital.
Yeah, it's.
Well,
I don't know.
it kind of has to because Genie has no form essentially.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
kind of have to have that graphics.
Right.
But I think his personality kind of fits that. Unfortunately, they couldn't get Robin Williams again. But I think
Yeah.
he's the best.
Well, I mean, he's
next
hanging
thing.
around somewhere, but
Yeah.
There is
You never
actually a Robin Williams doppelganger, and his name is Jamie Costa.
yes,
He's
thought
on
you were gonna say
YouTube.
Kaka.
Yeah,
he looks
so
a lot like him
guys,
too.
give that a watch on YouTube. Jamie Costa, JamieKosta. He does Robin Williams impressions, spot on, and he looks exactly like him. It's
He does.
Scary.
That's crazy.
Ding.
There's a ding.
There's a ding.
Is it
Ding
in
it
the
up.
head or is it real life? The ding.
We will never know for sure.
I didn't hear that. Yeah, I seen this kid before too. Like, I mean, it's crazy. Like, because Robin Williams always had these facial expressions.
Oh,
Like, when
yeah.
he would talk and do different things, and this kid is spot on with not only his voice but the facial expressions that
Is
he
he a
does.
kid? Like younger?
Well, I mean, like
He's
like
20,
20s,
probably
20s,
28,
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's young.
mid late 20s.
pushing 30.
Yeah, he looks really good though.
Yeah.
You would be, you'd be pretty surprised.
Did you guys see the Ken Jeong stand up on the
Oh
Netflix?
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
hilarious.
his wife is in the audience. He's like,
Dr.
my wife
Ho.
is a hoe.
Yeah.
That's my hole.
That's my
My
hoe.
I got a hole on the left and a hole on the
your
right.
name is
Yeah.
hoe?
And then one was like Tran, was like the same name as his wife.
Your name
He's
is
like,
Tran Ho?
he's like, I swear to fucking God, if you're a doctor, I'm leaving.
I'm surrounded by hoes.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Motherfucker. Yeah, he's funny.
His like hand gestures and stuff like. It's funny.
He was talking about being like a doctor, general practitioner,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
dumb patients. And
Yeah.
pretty much-
All of his small penis jokes were hilarious too.
Yes.
It was funny.
It's like now I want to see the Hangover just to see it. It's like, did I
Yeah.
really miss it?
He was like, that's the real thing. It wasn't digitally put in there.
He's like, it was cold that day.
Now I get letters from other Asians. How dare you do this to us?
Now they know our secret.
Dismal. Remember that in South Park? Dismal.
Dismal.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. So let's dive into some Black-Eyed Kids real quick.
Ooh.
Bex.
The Becks and
Every
not
time
the
you
beer.
say Black Eyed Kids, I was assuming they're going to say Black Eyed Peas. Like, why are we talking
Right.
about that?
BEP.
Black Eyed Peas.
Black-Eyed Peas. Yeah, no, Becks. The Becks. The beer's not bad either. Beck's beer's pretty good. So, talking about Black-Eyed Kids, Black-Eyed Children.
Okay, Granddad. My granddad drinks Bex, so I'm really
Yeah.
Granddad.
Gather around,
Oh, your granddad.
youngins.
Grandfather.
Whoa.
Thump.
Hit that mic.
Somebody's
The guy
drunk
was
over there in
drunk
the
or
corner.
something.
So, the Black-Eyed Children are a contemporary legend of supposed paranormal creatures that resemble children between the ages of 6 and 16, with pale skin, black eyes, who are reportedly seen hitchhiking and panhandling. Excuse me, sir.
May I have some more?
And are encountered on doorsteps of residential homes. Today we'll discuss some encounters, and I will share a personal story from one of my friends who witnessed one of many occasions.
Children of the Corn.
Yes.
I used to be so afraid of that movie.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah. So the legend of the Black-Eyed Kids, it's not even that far back. It goes back just to like 96, and it's when a Brian Bethel was at a gas station where he allegedly had an encounter with two young boys.
Oh.
Now, see, if I stop that story right there,
That just sounds bad then.
Horrible.
if I stop the story right there, Chris Hansen's going to come through the door and go, "So you brought condoms?"
God.
Remember that show, To Catch a Predator?
Alia
Didn't
does
he
not
just get in
remember that
trouble?
show.
He just got in trouble for
Yeah,
something.
he
Drunk
got arrested
driving
for
or
something.
Well, it wasn't doing kids, I tell you that.
No, it
He's
wasn't
smart
that.
enough on
I
that
thought
one.
it was like drunk driving.
Probably.
Maybe that was somebody else. Who knows?
Guess who?
Give me the good news.
I'm here for the tricked out ice cream truck.
Oh, yeah.
Come here and rub this lotion on my skin. Right in the spot.
Oh, goodness gracious, people.
Piece of candy in my pocket. I'm done.
That's not candy. So, after he had this legal encounter with these two young boys with black pupils, Bethel then shared his story on the internet. This had a huge effect. People shared their experiences of seeing weird children. Brian was actually interviewed by people all over the world, even by a news company in Korea that had also stated claims of
North
the
or
black.
South Korea?
Probably the one that's not north. So
So East Korea?
east.
East Korea.
East Korea. The opposite. The opposite of.
I fought
North.
East Coast.
So, the question is though, did Brian actually see these kids, or did he just see a couple of kids acting weird? That's kind of the. I don't know.
Which is not far off, you know, the kids nowadays.
But in '96, kids weren't as weird as they are now. So
True that.
Uh,
That's
Yeah,
very,
we
very
were all
true.
we were all wearing Jinkos and listening to like grunge and stuff. So
I was in 6th grade.
was it 96 we were talking about? I was actually graduating high school.
God, you're young, Danny.
96. She's like, I'm in my 4th year of college.
Well, no, 96, I was in 6th grade.
I was starting high school.
97,
I mean,
I was
to
in
be
7th.
honest, I graduated a year early, so I was
can
like
count, Danny,
16.
thank you.
So, you know, yeah, in 96, guys.
Jesus.
big 40th birthday coming up.
Yes.
That was 2 years after Kurt Cobain died.
Yes.
Gonna have a big party.